What's up guys, and welcome to today's workout. Today we're going to be focusing on a full body mobility and flexibility routine. We're going to start standing up nice and tall, lift those hands up overhead, slight back bend. We're going to hinge forward from the hip, walk those hands out into a high plank. Slowly lowering, we're going to press up into a cobra or upward facing dog. Then pressing back, lift the hips up again, walking those hands back, returning to that start position. We're going to repeat this movement a few times here. Keep your movements nice and controlled. Continue taking nice deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Always keeping that core nice and tight. We want to keep the belly button pulled to the spine. Try and keep your legs as straight as you can as you walk out, getting a nice pull through those hamstrings. Reach a little bit further each time, finding length through the body. That's it. We're going to drop our knees down to the ground now, getting onto all fours, ready to do some cat-cow. Making sure the wrists are stacked right below the shoulders and the knees are stacked below the hips. We're going to inhale, round out the back, scoop the belly, bring the chin to the chest, and then exhale, press down into the ground. Press the hips back and bring the chest and chin upward towards the sky. Work at your own pace here and do what feels right for you. We're just finding movement through the entire backside of the body. That's it. We're going to press back into child's pose now, opening those knees up wide and sinking your hips down nice and low. Reach those arms in front of you. Take some nice, slow, controlled breaths right down into your belly. We're just going to shift our weight over to the left, bending that left arm and extending your right, getting a nice stretch through that right side of the body. Try and keep your hips square to the ground here. Now making our way over to the right, same thing on the other side, getting a nice stretch through the left side now. That's it. Coming back to center, we're going to make our way up, sitting on our knees. We want to have the ankles tucked in right beside the hips, and we're just going to slowly bend backwards here, keeping the knees together. Only do what feels right for you. Everyone will be able to come down a little lower, or you may need to stay up a little higher. Just don't push yourself too far. If you can, make your way all the way down to your back, feeling a nice pull through those quadriceps. And if it feels all right, you can extend those arms straight up overhead. We're just gonna hold here, taking some nice big breaths. Slowly making our way out of this position. If you're all the way down, make sure to come up to your elbows first, then press up onto your hands. Getting in a seated position, we're going to slowly roll back one vertebrae at a time, keeping the knees bent. Grabbing onto the back of the knees, we're going to roll like a ball here, massaging out that spine. Keep that core engaged, finding a small pause at the top of the movement. And then nice and controlled, rocking back and forth. That's it. Coming all the way up now, we're gonna step back, folding forward, getting a nice hamstring stretch here. Just come down as low as you can, trying to keep those legs as straight as you can. We're gonna slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, reaching those arms back and around. Nice big morning stretch, and then forward fold again and repeat. Nice big inhale, reach those arms up, find length, feel a little bit taller each time. Then keeping those legs straight, folding forward, sinking a little bit lower towards the ground. We're just gonna stay in this forward fold position, grabbing on to those elbows, gently swaying side to side. And then when you're ready, slowly rolling all the way up. Doing a couple big shoulder rolls at the top. All right, we're gonna lunge back with that left leg now. Standing up nice and tall, extending the left arm forward. We're hinging forward from the hip. Keeping that back as flat as you can, abs pulled in tight. I want you to reach forward just as far as you can, feeling a nice stretch through that right hip. On the way back, you're gonna lock that shoulder back into place, squeezing the shoulder blades. Reach a little bit further each time, nice and controlled. You're gonna reach back, grabbing onto that left foot or ankle if you can, getting an extra little quad stretch in here. Keep that core tight and remain nice and upright. That's it. Switching sides now, lunging back with the right leg, sitting up nice and tall. Right arm extends forward, left hand on the hip, reaching forward. Keep that back flat. That's it. Inhale as you reach forward. Exhale, sit up tall, pull that shoulder blade right back, squeeze the upper back. Find length through that right arm. And getting that quad stretch in now, reaching back, grabbing onto the right ankle. Make sure that left ankle is always stacked below the left knee. Kicking back now into high plank, slowly lowering and then pressing yourself up either into cobra or upward facing dog, bringing that gaze up towards the sky. Then we're gonna press back again into that child's pose for a little relief here. Take some nice slow breaths right down into the belly. Reach those arms forward as far as they'll go. Try and sink those hips just a little bit lower. Gently making your way up to seated position now. We're gonna flex the feet, come up sitting on the toes. Get a nice stretch through the bottom of the feet. Bringing the hands behind the back. Press down as you lift your chin and chest up. Get a nice pull through the chest in front of the shoulders. If it feels okay, you can lift your hands away from your back. Now we're gonna press forward, round the back, scoop the belly, bring the chin to the chest. Get a nice pull through those lats and upper back. And that is it. You are all done. Take a few minutes to relax, take some deep breaths, and enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys at the next workout.